Sara. I own a small company called Tutorial Lectures by Courtney in Norfolk, Virginia. I am also a financial author. I have written a book series, Stacking Pennies and Stacking Dollars. Go out and purchase, purchase, purchase. Welcome to our vlogs today. Today we'll be welcomed by the lovely Miss Hill. She is a grad student over at Norfolk State University for PR. We were also welcomed by her a couple of weeks ago, so thank you so much for welcoming her and me back into your lives again for another financial tip. Thank you.
Hello, I wanted to say thank you again for having me back, and that your tips last week were very helpful. I went and started my own student account with the bank, and it was actually free. No fees, no additional charges, no anything, because I was a student again, which I'm very thankful for the opportunity because I needed that. But I recently went to the hospital, and I wanted to know, do you have any tips on like the outrageous hospital bills that people have, because it's insane?
Yes, and it's funny because I actually think I started brainstorming when it comes to, the outrageous fees when it comes to hospital. And God knows, if you even think about going to the hospital, it's terrifying. You can start breaking out into wells. And even if you think that you're sick and you have to go to the hospital, you're terrified that they're about to send you a $2,000 bill. And I think for most of my life, and for the majority of most people's lives, before you actually know different programs that are out here to help people, will you be terrified to go get medical coverage or actually go to the emergency room if you need it. So the hospital does have programs that are set up for individual people to get help, and they are called the charity department and the donation department. Now, it does go off of your income. College students are perfectly fine, and what the charity department does is it helps people who can't afford to pay their bills. So if you have zero income, or even if you do have income coming in, like I said, there are different departments. The charity department will wipe it out altogether. So if you had a $2,000 bill and you contacted the charity department, they would take care of it for you. Now, the donation department is a little different. That one is more skeptical for people who are out in the real world and they do have insurance and they are bringing in a paycheck or a large enough paycheck, but they still need help. So what do? Still submit it to the donations department, because even though your insurance may take off a certain amount, the donations department will also take off at least 20 to 30%. So still you're saving a lot more money than you would if you did not know about these programs.
Okay, because I know I've been to the hospital a couple times, and I don't even want to get into my hospital bills, but you said submit it. There's like a form or something for the charity department?
Yes, there is an application fee when you go to the hospital. If you tell them that you're not working, you're a college student, or you just don't have the funds to pay for the bill, they will give you a charity application. And it's funny because it's actually in a brochure that they give you. It's funny because a lot of times we go to the emergency room and we don't look at the information or the packages that are giving us. Most of the time we get it home and we put it right in the trash, or we put it to the side and we never look at it. But the charity application also, the number that you can call, it's within the package. I'm sorry, it's like a brochure, so you can miss it. So because it's like a brochure, when they give it to you, it's way too easy to put it to the side. But they also have the numbers within it. But regardless of whichever state that you're in, every hospital that you go to, most of them have charity departments that will help you with your bills. And again, I said wipe them away for free.
Yeah, that would be super beneficial and helpful. But okay, I know having like insurance, that's the first thing they ask you as soon as you go to the doctor's office, the emergency room, is, do you have an insurance card? And insurance can be so expensive, like $500 a month to $100 a month sometimes. Or you can have like Obamacare, some insurance that's just given to you in a sense. But is there any advice you would give on like how to pick the right insurance company?
Yes, there is. Right now, while you're in college, you have the best coverage. When I mean the best coverage, I mean the best coverage. college students' plan varies. After you graduate, insurance can easily cost you $500 a month. But while you're in college, you can get coverage for maybe $100 for the whole 6 months. Now, each semester, you have to go and redo it. But you're looking at $500 for 1 month versus $100 for the whole semesters. So, in each school, I believe they have different plans. I'm not sure if every school is linked up to the same insurance provider. I know for Norfolk State University, which insurance they have, because I actually went through that insurance, and it was extremely beneficiary. And even again, like I told you a few minutes ago, even with me having insurance, did I still contact? Yeah, insurance saves you money. It does. But still, if your insurance pays for a certain coverage, but you still owe $500, $500 is a lot of money. So, and especially while you're college students, $500 is a lot of money. And it could be, to me, those are outrageous. And even with me right now, I don't want to pay $500. I mean, I own the company, and I still don't want to pay $500 for insurance. So again, college plans are your blessed plans right now. You only have one, depending on the school that you're in. So all you have to do is contact your school and see which one they go through.
Okay. Well, it looks like and sounds like I need to take more advantage of the opportunities that are pursued or given to me through college, because, oh my God, it's
Yes.
so much. Is there any thing or any places you would recommend for college students or people who adults where they can go and seek medical help?
Yes. Now, I just told you how to do it for free through the hospital.
Right.
Because most people know about the hospitals, and if you're in an emergency, you feel like you're about to die, you're going to the hospital, and it is what it is. But there are other places like the health clinics. The health clinics also provide you free services. You just have to call them and find out which services they offer you for free. Take advantage of them. You see what I'm saying? If you can take advantage of, and even if you can't afford the insurance, which is $100, even if you can't, like I said, afford, to get the insurance, which is $100, I just told you how to do it for free at the hospital. Go to the hospital if you're sick. You see what I'm saying? Tell them you want to contact their charity department, and they will give you a form. Or they will give you a form anyway the moment you tell them you don't make any income. So that's free. That's free information. So even if you had to go through the charity department, and even if you had to go to the health clinic, hey, do what you have to do so that you can get it down to zero. Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure each state is different when it comes to what they offer you for different health services, because we have different clinics here. We have at least 5 or 6 or something different clinics here, and I believe they all offer different things. So you want to find out, yourself. So whatever you're sick with, for every which reason why you may have to go to the health clinic, call them up and actually see if they will provide you with the free service.
Okay. Well, I know we ran out of time, but I did have one extra question for you.
Yes.
And I said, I have my own hospital bills, and I was wondering, does these? I know that after a while, once you don't pay the bill, it gets sent to the credit bureau.
Mm-hmm.
Does this affect your credit score? Like, I need to know these things for real.
Okay, well, it's an up and down. Some people say that it doesn't, but anything that goes on your credit score, it does. Anything that's negatively going against your credit is affecting your credit score. Some people look at it, some people don't. But when you get ready to buy a house, you have to have a certain credit. So some people may say, oh, well, hospital bills don't affect your credit score. Yeah, but your points are still going down.
Right.
And you have to have certain credit in order to be able to get a car, to be able to get a house, to be able to apply for credit cards.
Right.
So, like I said, it can be up and down, yes and no. It just depends on what you want. I'm sorry, ask me the other question because I know I just answered one.
That was it.
Okay.
That was it.
Like
oh gosh.
It's like a yes or no question.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me again, and this was pretty beneficial again. And I hope to see you again soon and have you back.
Yes, we'll definitely have you back sometime next month. Is next month good?
Perfect.
Okay, because we'd love to help the community. So in any way where we can be a blessing and reach out to as many people as possible, we love to, we would love to help you. We would always love to have you. Isn't she beautiful? So we definitely would love to have you back. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and be looking out for our next vlog next week. Thank you, and God knows I hope this is helping someone who is actually tuning in and listening.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to our vlogs today. I own a small company called Tutorial Lectures by Courtney in Norfolk, Virginia. I am also a financial author. I've written a book series, Stacking Pennies and Stacking Dollars. Today we will be welcomed by...
Oh, sorry.